Hello everyone! Today we're making pork shumai, my all-time favorite steamed pork dumplings. It may seem challenging to make it at first sight, but you'd be surprised how easy it is to recreate these delicious dumplings at home. They taste just as good as the ones served at some Chinese restaurants, and now I'm gonna show you how to make it in your own kitchen. To begin, gather all ingredients together. We have here wonton wrappers, ground pork, carrots, dried shiitake mushrooms, a piece of ginger, garlic, shallot, soy sauce, Chinese cooking wine, sesame oil, and oyster sauce. Rehydrate the mushrooms in boiling water for at least 30 minutes. In this recipe, I'm using a traditional way, that means hand chopping all the ingredients for the filling, but of course you can use your food processor to speed up the process. I love different textures in my filling, and by hand chopping you can simply control it. By the way guys, what is your favorite dim sum when you visit Chinese restaurants? Let me know in the comment section below. When everything is finely chopped, aromatics like garlic, ginger, shallots, and of course the carrots, bring everything together and season it with salt and pepper. Crack 1 egg to bind, then add all the sauces like 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine, and I forgot to show you, I add also a teaspoon of sesame oil. After 30 minutes, the mushrooms must be soft and rehydrated. Wring them out and finely chop. Bring it into the mixture, then add 1 tablespoon of sugar. I grabbed 2 stalks of leeks, finely chopped, and add it to my shumai. It gives additional color, and of course it tastes good since I love scallions in all my dishes. Now give this a good mix until it forms like a paste. Then you may add 1 to 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This will help keep the shumai together. So that's it, the filling is ready. Refrigerate for a few minutes so the flavors have a chance to melt. While waiting, let us grab the chance to loosen up a few wonton wrappers. By the way, this is already being thawed a few hours ago. I have here carrots and scallions for garnish, and let's do some DIY. Folding the parchment paper several times so we can create a perforated paper for steamer. It stops the dumplings from sticking while allowing the steam to rise through. Now that everything is set, let's start filling our shumai. Don't be discouraged by the thought of stuffing or wrapping your shumai. Firstly, it's a bit tricky, but you'll get a hang of it after a couple of tries. So you see, our first shumai is done. It's actually not that hard. The technique used here is very simple. Use your forefinger and thumb to form an O. Place 1 wrapper on top, then put 1 teaspoon of filling in the center. Bring up all the sides together and squeeze into shape. Smooth the filling on top with a teaspoon and flat bottom gently on bench so it stands upright. And here they are, our shumai is ready for steaming. I'm using a bamboo steamer here, which is the traditional way to cook them, but you can use any steamer you have at hand. Simmer maybe around 4 to 5 cups of water. Make sure it wouldn't dry out during the steaming process. And we are going to steam this for around 15 to 20 minutes. The steaming process is now in progress, so let's grab the chance to make our sauce. In a bowl, add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, chopped garlic, few slices of chilies. Do not go overboard with the chili, especially the fresh one. To give that salty sour taste, I squeeze a few drops of lime juice. Lastly, a tablespoon of black vinegar and a few drops of sesame oil, and your sauce is done. Meanwhile, the steaming is also finished, and here it is, guys. An easy recipe for pork and mushroom shumai with flavors of soy, ginger, and sesame. The dumplings are so fresh and juicy that you wanna eat them right off the bamboo steamer, and you can simply enjoy it with or without dipping sauce. They are so delicious as they are. So that's all for now, guys. I hope you enjoy watching. See you next time.